pretty clean, to begin with, or there's so many different programs out there.
Yes, same thing. You give teaching, all the different students, everybody receiving differently.
Mm-hmm.
It was same teaching. Some people instantly awaken at that spot. Mm-hmm. But some people, it didn't hear anything what you said,
mm-hmm.
and they're falling asleep. All kind of a package we carry.
Mm-hmm. I've seen that before. Well, I'll read something, and then I'll read the same book like 6 months later, and there's a whole different meaning to it, because I've changed in my reference points or awareness or whatever, and or somebody will say something, and all of a sudden I go, oh, that's amazing, and they'll go, I've been telling you this your whole life, and I go, well, it wasn't good to hear it, I guess, so. I've seen it's all in the timing and the reference points and whether people are ready to open up, to a higher potential.
Yeah, and then they just brought up another words, ready. Readiness is everything. So people ask me about this readiness frequently. Teaching, if you are not ready, you cannot receive teaching. Even give you teaching, you cannot receiving it. You're not ready. Your mind is not open. Your heart is not open. You do not understand the meaning of it. So readiness is very important. That's why I talking about the practice generosity. It's not only benefits others. Most benefits yourself. Because your heart open, you bring yourself to the state of readiness to receiving. Otherwise, teaching, you do not receiving the teaching, essence of teaching. You do the surface of teaching, and that's really meaningless.
If somebody were to come to your classes, I know you shouldn't have expectations, but what might they expect? Let's say if they came into level 1, and what are the main practices? Let's say in level 1.
Can you again? The question again.
I was looking at the different levels of Qigong, mm-hmm. and it talks mm-hmm. about the three main aspects of purification, developing awareness, and teaching, and it talks about what people would experience if they went to the level 1 training. Could you talk a little bit about that?
Even there's 3 levels of Qigong. Level 1, spontaneous adjustment Qigong, and actually, I really there's no other words to explain about the different levels. Mm-hmm. So I don't want to make it like level 1, level 2, level 3, like level 2 is better than level 1, level 3 better than level 2. It's not. It's just different aspect. Uh-huh. For me, level 1 is everything. You can just practice level 1, get enlightened. So the all practice level 1 does not mean, I practice 6 months, I should be moving on level 2. Or I practice 6 years, I should be moving to level 2. There's no expectations because this is a formless form. And everything happened to you by your readiness. It completely keep changing you. I like practice level 1 all the time because it's inspired me. It's still. There's never end. feel like, oh, I'm done with the level 1. I did all the 3s, but I still come back to just do my level 1. It's endless teaching to me. It's complete. Each time you do, it's go different level, never same. I do not hold any expectation what's going to happen through practice level 1. That never ended to me. The knowledge, lots of people practice looking for, over my third eye, this, that. Why don't you think about open your wisdom eye? More practical, more beneficial to you. So this practice, awareness, you're getting stronger. You're opening up your wisdom eye. Many people did this, all 3 levels, and they come back to me. When you're teaching second level, I said, why are you asking me second level? You done all 3. Why are you asking me second level? Because all the 3 is meaningless to you. If you already done all the 3, already have accomplishment on all the 3 levels, you won't have a question to me. You won't ask all those questions because you don't understand it. There, you are not there. So each level doesn't mean anything to you. Mm-hmm. I said, you already third level. I'm still first level student. You can teach me now. If you insist I should teach you second level, okay, you write 2,500 words essay about your experience. Let me see how much your accomplishment from level 1. So level does not mean much by the form. And lots of people ask, oh, what second level can do, or third level. When you hold expectations, the things become rigid. Mm-hmm. If I tell you what can you do that? You probably give up a long time ago, because you cannot compare others' experience with yours. And my teacher said he can walk on water. Can you do that? Yeah. So, and it doesn't mean anything to you. So our teaching, also practice, we need to ground ourselves on this world, on the earth. Whatever you do, you have to finish this life. Whatever you believe, doesn't matter. You still need to finish this life, the life you know. So more practical to ground yourself. And when you are here, you benefit yourself, benefit others.
Yeah, I love that saying, spiritual people are of no earthly good, because they're not grounded. They're not here on earth, helping and doing what they need to do. And I notice in a lot of our classes, people, I have a lot of the same experience you do as far as trying to explain to people. They go, what happens in Self-Mastery 2? And I said, well, that depends on who comes. And they go, well, what do you mean? It's not outlined or rigid? And I said, no, each class